morning, everybody. Thank you for being here. We're here this morning to announce that Connecticut has filed suit against 4 ghost gun manufacturers, out-of-state ghost gun manufacturers, for illegally selling ghost guns here in Connecticut. The 4 manufacturers are Indie Guns, LLC, Steel Fox Firearms, Inc., Hellfire Armory, and AR Industries, LLC. So what are ghost guns? Why are we here? Ghost guns are unserialized, untraceable, unregistered, fully functional, in most cases fully automatic firearms that one can make at home. Because they're unserialized and unregistered and untraceable, that's why they're ghosts. They're literally unknowable to law enforcement. These are guns that put Connecticut families, residents, and law enforcement at risk because we can't trace them. It's impossible at any one time to know how many of these ghost guns are out there and how great the risk is, but the risk is increasing. So ghost guns are guns that are untraceable, unserialized, unregistered. Ghost gun parts can be bought on the internet from at least these 4 companies and many others. And ghost gun parts in general, and we have some here today, represent 80% of the gun. When you go on a website, a ghost gun manufacturer and seller, you will see that they advertise an 80% receiver. And what that refers to is 80% of the machined guts of the firearm. It does not normally include the trigger mechanism and the bolt that projects the bullet or projectile. But if you go on YouTube, within, I'm told, 20 minutes to an hour, anybody can take ghost gun parts, the 80% lower receiver, and machine that into a fully functional firearm, fully automatic firearm, in the comfort of your own home and basement, without any knowledge or detection by law enforcement or authorities. Selling these firearms, selling these parts is highly illegal under Connecticut law. Not only are they dangerous and highly illegal, they're a menace. So I just want to make it very clear to the manufacturers and sellers of these ghost gun parts, it is highly illegal to sell these parts here in Connecticut, and if you do that, we are going to come after you, and we are going to hold you accountable, and you will face the most severe consequences under Connecticut law. So let me show you these parts. Before I do that, I have to put on my plastic gloves to make sure I can handle this, this evidence that we've collected. This is from Indie Guns. If you go to their website, this is a 80% lower receiver for an AR-15, the same weapon that killed 26 people in Newtown, that is now illegal here in Connecticut for purchase. But you can buy an 80% receiver from Indie Guns and with some additional tooling at home, and you can buy that tooling, by the way, on these websites with some additional tooling, and with a YouTube video, you can turn this into a fully auto AR-15 assault rifle. What's particularly disturbing about Indie Guns is that nowhere on Indie Guns' website is there a warning, a notice, or any type of disclaimer informing consumers that it's illegal to purchase these firearms here in Connecticut. And we purchased them with the assistance of state police. They shipped it to a P.O. box here in Connecticut, no problem. What is also disturbing about Indie Guns is the language they use on their website. They quote a Supreme Court case from a long time ago where they say, one of the ordinary modes by which tyrants accomplish their purposes without resistance is by disarming the people. And then in their marketing on their website, they talk about how craft guns make us feel rooted, They give us a sense of belonging and connect us with our history. Our ancestors created these out of necessity. Now we build them to put personal firearms beyond the reach of government. So this is insurrectionist-type language about tyrants and about taking up arms against the government. And by their marketing and advertising, they emphasize that you can buy these parts and fashion firearms and be beyond the reach of government. You've got the makings, 80% right here, right now, of 4 fully automatic weapons that, with some additional tooling at home, with parts that you can procure, at a hardware store and online, that we could turn these into killing machines, weapons of war that could end up on Connecticut streets today.